Welcome, acolytes. I'm Graveseeker, and this is YouTuber sets over cute anime girls. Seed sets? I don't know. From Ref says desu. Now, I like this content creator. Not gonna say more, not gonna say less. It is what it is. And let's watch what depravity we have here.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So one of my favorite genres of content is seeing people seething and projecting over cute anime girls, and my favorite subgenre of that is when it involves big YouTubers because their takes are often quite hilarious to look at, and that's exactly what we're going to do today.
Make a reaction about it. Come to the dark side.
Now, before we get into the specific person in mind, we have to ask a very important question to set up the context. When you look at this large-breasted anime girl from Uma Musume, what do you think? The important question to ask.
Well, I'm gonna say the following. I don't care. I mean, I don't know the anime. It's a cat girl. Okay, it is what it is.
Ladies
You can Google a lot of those. You can Google a lot of things. Not just that.
and gentlemen, is it pedophilia to like this large-breasted anime character?
The fuck?
Well, according to this YouTuber, the answer is yes. A YouTuber by the name of Fly Daily has made a series of tweets. Now, you can see their content here. They have over 1 million subscribers on YouTube, but we're not interested in their YouTube content. We're interested in one of their recent series of tweets because it is them projecting and seething and slandering others over anime characters. And, you know,
Okay.
I don't know what it is with YouTube channels and content creators.
This sounds like a pretty pathetic rage boy, to be honest. Or at least like the introduction sounds pretty disgustingly pathetic. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you like tanks, nothing against you, but yeah, stay with this.
Creators like this who have nothing to do with anime, but then they stick the
Yeah, correct. What I wanted to say about it. It's just he does tank things, and then he says that someone that likes anime is automatically a pedophile.
their head out there. They throw their hat in the ring to be humiliated over their terrible takes where they're just seething and projecting about cute anime girls. So here's the tweet. It's about some skins, anime themed skins in War Thunder. So here's their tweet saying, War Thunder players are super thirsty all the time. Can't even find camo for my favorite plane without being shown underage anime. And quoting the alleged creep saying, oh no, she is actually 500 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what he's referring to as a child.
Okay. This anime girl doesn't even seem that young. It looks like a, I would say, 20-year-old young woman. Completely fine to me. Okay. I don't know.
He saw a large-breasted anime character and immediately thought of children.
Yeah, I think Ref is right. I think, yeah, that's definitively on him. Yeah.
But
Now I'm, oof.
these are the normal people, right? So yeah, as ridiculous as that is, there's a lot of rabbit holes to go down here. So also to address this last part, I always see aunties raising this alleged defense, like people are actually going to say this.
Let's just say it like this. I don't give a fuck about the 5k age or 50,000 years or 500 years. If the anime character doesn't look like an 11-year-old girl or boy, I don't give a fuck. As long as they look a bit older than a child, I don't think it's pedophilia. If you see, like, where was it? I think it is in Helsinki, where a vampire. Yeah, it was in Helsinki, where but I didn't see it for years, where the main character, the blonde one, actually meets a vampire that's hundreds of thousands years old, and it's a small child. It's a little blonde girl. I think she was blonde. Yeah, I think so. And she actually said to her, "Boy, it's so nice. We actually got bitten in your 20s. I got bitten in in my 11 years or 12 years or 13 years. I don't remember. I'm like a child, and I cannot grow up. I won't ever have the luxury of you. That you really got cut in the perfect age. And if you're not." In this case, from the little girl, like if you see that and you wanna bang it, you're sick. If you see this anime character and wanna bang it, well, looks like a 20-year-old. I don't care.
No one unironically uses that defense. It's something that antis always claim people are going to say, but no one actually says it. It's always very strange to see that. But I want to point out a few things about this YouTuber and War Thunder in general that makes this whole statement pretty ironic. So here's a crop of their videos, of course featuring anime characters and very moe-styled anime characters that certainly look a lot younger than the anime character.
Now, there you have some pedophile shit. That's something where I would say, yeah, they look like 15 years old. Using as many Wonder Waffe weapons as possible. Whip alert. Whip chopper.
He's currently complaining about. And when it comes to War Thunder, anime-themed camo and skins and things like that are very, very common. There's a lot of anime-related stuff in that community. In fact, the official War Thunder Twitter account has made tweets like this. Let me read it for you. Nay, player-san, don't have a waifu? Don't be baka. Get your own AH-1S Kiza Razu.
Okay, can somebody explain me what a baka is? I know what a waifu is. I know what a waifu is. I have no fucking idea what a baka is. Explain it to me in the comments, please. I really want to know it.
Today.
And I won't look it up. Fuck it. Just explain it to me.
I bet this YouTuber is looking at this tweet and is like, War Thunder has fallen. I mean, look at some of the replies on that thread. Okay, this person says delete this. And the official War Thunder account replies with, don't be mean, Oni-san. Respect where respect is due. War Thunder just gained a little bit of that, okay?
They just doubled down on it. I like it. Like, fuck you. It's beautiful. Like, do I agree with it? Like, War Thunder, in my eyes, should be like... it was always like more realistic. This maybe doesn't fit in, but if you're going... They're going deep. They're just going deep. They're staying the respect on it.
That's a pretty based response. So obviously they're having fun with anime related things in their community, and that's totally fine and not unexpected.
Yeah, it's fine.
And also a lot of people are pointing this out. So you're complaining about these anime themed skins in the community, but this is real life examples of soldiers and others painting on things that are much more sexual. I mean, this was the least sexual example I could find in the replies to the main thread.
Damn.
And, you know, honestly, God bless these boys, okay? They serve their country proud.
Like, come on. If you're for 6 months in the desert and you only have dicks around you and you like women. Yeah.
I mean, that stuff was very, very common, and now we're throwing a fit over anime characters. So it always begs the question, are they just angry at this specific art, or is it like the medium? They're just angry because it's a Japanese-themed piece of artwork, and now they're just going...
I think he needs views, because he clearly doesn't give a fuck about it. Like... The two videos you presented, Rev just say to me he doesn't give a fuck about it. He just needs an outrage, and this was actually the time where he can outrage and get more views that way, I assume.
On a tangent about that because they hate the style in general, and what that's all about is up to your interpretation, but going back to the main thread, of course it wasn't just enough to project about this character and claim it's underage, they also have to claim that it's pedo art. So they're implying whoever created this and whoever likes this is a pedo. And as always, that makes my blood boil. I mean, if you're a person who actually cares in any way about children, you wouldn't water down terms like this to something that they are not. It is not pedophilia to be attracted to a large-breasted anime character. I'm sorry if that's news to you. If you believe that, you're either incredibly stupid or you're being disingenuous.
I mean, let's be honest, he just doesn't give a fuck. Like, and Raf, if you should, in any case, like somehow this video reaches you, just don't be mad about it. Don't let your blood boil. Stay calm. This guy is definitively an asshole. Worst case scenario, he's himself a pedophile and he reflects. That's, by the way, my theory. I don't have any freaking things I can point to that I say, yeah, he is one, but I think intuitively, if someone does this and reflects this hard, probably. So, if you let your blood boil and you get stressed about it, your life is shortened. You're freaking getting more often sick. You're just gonna lose because of nothing. Because of a guy who disagrees with you, best case scenario. Just don't. Of course, make a video about it. Be passionate about it. But don't get your blood boiled because of this motherfucker. He's not worth it.
And when you're watering down this term, you're making it less believable when people hear accusations surrounding this sort of term. How many times have you seen threads of someone being outed as a predator, and there's people asking in the replies, is this an actual predator or is this just anime stuff? That has become so normalized, and it's very disturbing. And like I said, if you care at all about the safety of real kids, you would not, for a second, try to water down the term to something that it is not. You are wrong for that. And again...
And even there, I agree with you, but this asshole just doesn't. He doesn't give a fuck about it. He just wants views and clicks, and the worst, he is himself a pedo.
Let me remind everyone watching what we're talking about. Pedophiles are not attracted to this. I
actually didn't think you have to say it, but now that you say it out loud, maybe you should say it, yes.
It absolutely boggles my mind that people want to water down the term that badly. But moving on, a lot of people are making the point about projection. This person quote retweeting them saying, sees huge tits, immediately thinks of children. And Fly would respond saying, you can't deny the face is drawn to imitate an underage girl. Ding, ding, ding. Ladies and gentlemen, add it to the list. We now have the face of consent. Yeah, we've seen other stuff like the height of consent, where Twitter users, beyond just fiction, they'll say that a full-grown adult woman is pedo bait because she's too short. I mean, we've had stuff like that. We call it the height of consent. Now we have the face of consent. So apparently if you have a youthful-looking face, well, you must be unlovable, and the only people attracted to you must be pedos, right? I wonder what this person...
Yeah, and by the way, let's also just everybody who doesn't like fat chicks just get fat. The fat ones also in it. Let's just
person would think about Asian women who tend to have more youthful faces, and that's something that many people were pointing out.
Ooh, yes. Damn. Whew, perfection.
In the quotes here, showing a real adult woman who shares a lot of characteristics with this character in terms of facial structure and things like that. And it's basically like, well, what do you think about this? Are you going to call her a child? Are you going to say that she's pedo bait or something like that? And I think even someone like Fly is smart enough to realize when we're starting to compare real women, maybe they wisened up and said, this is going to make me look really bad if I continue going on with my logic and apply it to a real woman and infantilize her like I'm doing to this character. But nonetheless, we have another series of replies here that I think are interesting. So this user replying to the main thread says, quite a bad take in my opinion. You can just, I don't know, if you don't like it, don't look. And if you think it's that questionable, report it. But hey, it's your take. Where Fly responds saying,
correct. This is... Yes. Yes.
That logic can be used for many things iffy, though, that are wrong. So...
No, this is a guy that would get instantly banned on my channel. This is just a gotcha moment. This is like... This is badly... No, that's like... This argument is so wrong that it's just... That logic can be used. No. If you don't like it, don't look at it. Yeah, I don't know, like, if you don't like it, just don't look at it. And yes, this is, in this specific case, because we're not talking about a freaking, as I said, child. We're talking about specifically, if you think that questionable, if you think, then just report it. Yes, this is the only thing. If you think you see something questionable, report it. And if you see something you don't like, don't watch it. This is what it is. No, it's, yeah. I mean, can you use it if somebody steals something? No, then it doesn't make sense. Then report it. Yeah, I didn't explain it correctly, but I think you know what I mean, because I really don't think that this logic can... No, not like that. Quite a bad take. I cannot... No, this is the correct context for the thing that is up there. He just broadens it in a freaking way where it could include everything, and if you think that way, then we're done. I don't even have to listen to you. That's...
So this is a very strange thing. Of course, it's always like this main character syndrome where this user is going to determine whether something is iffy or not based on their own morals, because apparently their morals are correct and everyone else must abide to them. Because in this case, Fly is saying a large-breasted anime character is something that only pedos would like, and that slinging around that term and slandering people and watering it down is acceptable. But this person's going to determine what behavior is iffy or not. It's kind of insane to me, but we saw some more people just pointing out this idea of just move on and don't look at this stuff. And this person said, here's the thing, majority of anime related contents in this case are skins usually tagged by the artist. This makes it possible for people to hide these contents by blacklisting the anime tag. And you can see an example here. All you have to do is literally blacklist the term anime, and
So literally can do that. What's the fucking problem then? If you don't like it, don't... What the F is wrong with this? Yeah, he definitively does it for views. And I think either for best case scenario, he only does it for views. Worst case scenario, he actually protects his actual feelings about it and hides something.
I think this person's entire problem would go away. They wouldn't see these anime related skins and, no problem, right? Well, of course, these people want to argue on Twitter and complain about things rather than block and avoid things that they apparently hate so much.
Yes, and I don't understand this thinking. Blocking something goes way quicker than actually complaining about it. What's the point?
And we saw some replies like this, too, from other users defending Fly. And we have this user saying, calm down, son, it's just a drawing. And then this person says, which represents, which is the silliest, stupidest gotcha of all time. Nobody is getting owned by this. People think this is like the silver bullet that's going to defeat anyone defending fictional content. And you got the very appropriate response right here saying, I ain't even got skin in this game, and you MFs need to come up with a better argument. Drawing of what? Something that isn't real. That's literally all you have to say in these situations. Anyone who's projecting and claiming that some sort of an anime character represents a real-life human being and is supposed to look like them to a T is either very disingenuous or, like I said, just projecting. But that's going to do it for this.
99.9% of cases, yes. I know there are some things that went out and are questionable at the best case scenario, but in 90.9%, yes.
This little adventure today, more people seething and projecting about cute anime characters, and it makes for some good content, doesn't it? But that's going to do it for this video. Please share all of your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. And interesting, to be honest, like this situation. Let's see how it goes, because pretty creepy guy, to be honest. Not him, the other guy, the freaking hidden P-Edor. Pidor. Yeah. No, Pidor, that could be a name. I don't want to insult all Pidors on the planet. So, as this acolytes, good night.